Hi guys, it's Jay again from Ayaba's Wind. I am back to do your July 2022 Love Tarot pop-up for the sign of Capricorn. If you haven't seen my previous videos, I am a priestess in the Afro-Cuban tradition, so I'll be interpreting the cards from an Afro-Cuban spiritualist perspective at times. If you like what I'm doing, please like the video, definitely share, and certainly subscribe. You are so welcome into Ayaba's Wind family. The cards have been pre-shuffled. I'm going to be referring to your love story. And in your love story, you have your special person, which is your divine masculine, divine feminine, whatever you're into, aka your soulmate, your special person. I don't get into debating about twin flames and all of that. And then you have your karmics. These are people who you date. You may have even married and had kids with, but you're with them to learn a lesson or two or three or four. Once you learn those lessons, ideally, you leave them to go into union with your special person. But sometimes going into union with that special person is very difficult because people have issues with their egos, and there's spell work at times. So let's investigate and see what's going on. Just give me a couple seconds. It's too many cards. Okay, so the first card out is Tripping Over Your Love, LMA. All right, so as you know, that song is talking about someone who's like a little possessive of someone. They're a little concerned that someone, you know, they can't reach them. The person may or may not be stepping out, or in their mind, they think that this person is doing something. Um, and they just long to be with the person. Um, so let's see. That's like the main card. So that's going to be like the underlying theme of this reading, tripping over your love. Okay. They could be just a bit jealous. What is this card? I want to dominate you. Okay. So this card can be taken two ways. One way it can be taken is that someone is aggressive, or they like to assert themselves, not only in the relationship but in the bedroom. Okay, and so someone likes to be on top. Or it can mean that there's spell work and someone is trying to manipulate someone spiritually. Okay. Just the two of us, we can make it if we try. This is a song by Bill Withers, I think like in the 1970s, 1980s. And so Spirit is saying that, you know, in order for this relationship to work, whether it was in the past, it's present now, or in the future, it's going to require both people to put in an effort in order to make it work. And you guys know, if you watch me, I hate the sound of shuffling, but it's a necessary evil. Okay, a baby is on the way. So I cannot remember your past readings that I've done, but Spirit is saying that someone's going to be pregnant, someone's going to conceive. As to whether they keep that baby, that's something else. But Spirit is saying that there's going to be a pregnancy, okay? And Spirit wants you to stay committed to yourself, and you make up to break up. That's all you do. So there could have been some turbulent times in the relationship, some ups and downs, okay? If I ain't got you, I'm nothing, Alicia Keys. So someone is really like dependent on the other person for their happiness, you know, for their happiness, for their strength, you know, they're really dependent. I don't know if I would want to say it's toxic dependent, but this is what I'm getting, okay? Spirit is also mentioning a liar. So somewhere along the line, someone could have been a liar, whether it was a karmic. Let's see. Got two cards. Crazy in love. Okay, let's see. Now the cards are starting to come out. Hopefully my sound is a little bit better. A friend of mine told me that I needed to adjust the sound, so I have a new toy. So let's see if it works. Okay, I think that's it for this deck. So let's just review this really quickly. Tripping over your love, LMA. So we already discussed that. And I want to dominate you. Yes. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. So it's going to take work. All right. And a baby is on the way. So get ready. Somewhere in this love story, someone who's in your energy, if it's not you, is going to be conceiving. Spirit wants you to stay committed to yourself, to build your finances and your self-worth. So that means, you know, working out, getting your rest, you know, eating right. You know, you could change up your wardrobe, go back to school, you know, buy a new house, that kind of thing. Okay, you make up to break up. That's all we do. So it could be somewhat on and off at times. You know, people are kind of like deciding what they want to do with this particular relationship. And if I ain't got you, I am nothing, by Alicia Keys. And also, by the way, someone in this love story could be named Alicia or Leisha, okay? And we also spoke about someone who is a liar, all right? Now, this is Crazy in Love by Beyonce. We know she was singing that about Jay, all right? But this, you know, as it pertains to this reading, you know, there could definitely be feelings of love. The person could be a little cray-cray at times, you know, a bit possessive, maybe a little insecure about their position in this person's life. This could be you feeling this way about this person or this person feeling this way about you, okay? And on bended knee for a proposal, which is coming, boys to men, okay? So get ready. If it hasn't already happened, Spirit is saying that someone's going to want a more serious commitment. That commitment could be just, you know, being, you know, claiming each other as boyfriend, girlfriend, or actually wanting to, you know, take it a step further into marriage, okay? But a proposal is coming, okay? And yearning for your love, PJ Morton. So someone is definitely yearning, desiring for the company of this particular person, yearning for the intimacy with this particular person, okay? There's a strong desire. However, Return of the Mac, still in player mode, Mark Morrison, okay? And so, even though there's this love, there's this passion, there's this definite attraction, Spirit is saying that someone has not given up their player ways, okay? Maybe this person is a recovering player, or trying to reform their life, okay? But Spirit is mentioning Return of the Mac. I'm walking away from the connection, okay? So maybe someone walked away from a connection because someone was a player, okay? They really could not focus. They were distracted by other people. And so that's a possibility here. And Spirit gave a description of someone with short, light hair or lighter colored hair, which is relative. Okay. So let's continue. Okay. I know there's another card that flipped here. Here it is. Oh, there's two. Okay, we have a time checkpoint. Ooh, okay. Wow. Okay, so Spirit is putting you, is giving you a particular schedule of when these things are going to be taking place. Okay, so I think that's it for this deck. All right, so let's see. So Spirit is talking about heartbreak. This is the Three of Swords card, the heartbreak. Okay, so someone clearly got their heart broken. Maybe it was because someone was a player, okay, and they did not, appreciate the person that they had. And Spirit is saying there were multiple lovers with this person, and maybe that's what caused the heartbreak, okay? Someone wanted to be exclusive, and the other person was not honoring that. And Spirit is saying that that relationship was over or that relationship ended, okay? And keep in mind, I'm reading for hundreds, if not thousands of people, whoever watches this, okay? This is a general reading, so some of it may apply, all of it may apply, or none of it may apply, okay? But Spirit is saying a soulmate is coming. Okay, so your special person is on their way if they're not already here. I'm only with you for the sex and nothing more. So Spirit is saying that, it is, there's a relationship in this love story that is sexually fueled, sexually charged, okay? The attraction is very strong, the intimacy, it's just really good sex, okay? Spirit is talking about several weeks. So several weeks puts us in like mid-August. So there could be a pregnancy mid-August. Money could be coming. There could be a breakup that happens in mid-August, or a proposal, okay? Money card to the bank. It could be that money is going to be on its way. Like your financial situation could improve sometime in August, all right? A karmic issue is coming back around to haunt someone. All right, so Spirit is saying that, whoever violated this relationship, whoever did not follow through on their commitment and possibly promises that were made, they're going to be paying, okay? However, Spirit sees fit for them to pay. But the Wheel of Fortune is in your favor, and good luck and blessings are coming, okay? So that's a really good card, all right? So the fortune is going to be in your favor. However, the chips may be down for whoever violated the relationship, all right? Relationship is based on the superficial, all right? So we talked about that. Like, yeah, someone wanted to be with someone for the sex, maybe for the financial security, but it was not based on love. It was not, okay? And what Spirit wants you to do is release your old lover in order to start a new relationship. So it's really important, in order for you to realize this new lover that's coming in, potentially your soulmate. Spirit needs you to, cut ties, emotional ties, spiritual ties, physical ties with an old lover so you can move on. In several days, which puts us Several days puts us, I guess, into like next Wednesday, next Thursday, or several days from the time that you're watching this reading, because the reading can apply to you if you find it at a later date. Spirit is saying that something significant is going to happen. Maybe that breakup, um, you know, maybe you're going to have an epiphany about this person is no good for me, or that something is not right. But Spirit is saying in the next several days. Okay, and summer, June, July, August is also significant. So this whole entire summer, just keep your eyes open for significant changes. Okay, you got some major events happening. You got the proposal, um, you got the baby card, the pregnancy card, and you have your soulmate is coming. Okay, but Spirit is saying that there were secrets and lies. Okay, and maybe some secrets and lies may be uncovered. You may discover, you may find out that something is not right. All right, and at that point, you'll have to make a decision. There will be a crossroads where you'll have to choose between two different people, two different scenarios, two options, all right? In order for you to, have happiness and fulfillment in your life, okay? So let's take it a step further. You guys know that I do not like to call out signs. I think it's really distracting, especially if you're going to call out all of the signs. So I built that into this deck. Okay, so let's see. We got another time frame. Okay. Spirit is also giving you a warning, and I'll tell you what that warning is in just a second. Is it only two Okay, here we go. Messages are coming now. We have a description of someone in the love story. I know there were cards that flipped here. Here we go. Any other cards? Yes. Here's one. That's too much. See if that card jumps back out. It was a spell work card, but I didn't like how it came out. So if it's meant for you to see it, but I have suspicions that there might be a little work that was done. Let me take that. Got another time checkpoint. All right, so let's close out with that deck. All right, so March, April, May, the spring. So something significant could have happened this spring, or it's going to happen in the upcoming spring, okay? Spirit is talking about a car accident, danger from a car accident. So maybe there was a car accident this past spring. Or separate from that, Spirit is wanting you to keep your eyes open for an accident, okay? There's no indication of any spell work or dark magic that was done. However, there was a spell work card that wanted to come out. I put it back in because I didn't like how it came out. So let's see if it shows up in the other decks. But Spirit is saying I'm a clout chaser and addicted to getting a lot of attention. So someone likes a lot of attention, and this may kind of fuel their Mac abilities, their yeah, they're wanting to cheat, okay? Them wanting to cheat. All right? You know, if you like a lot of attention, you're going to go where people give you the attention, right? Especially if you need it, if you're addicted to that. All right? And maybe that could stem from something that happened as a child where people did not get enough attention from their parents, okay? Spirit is saying that someone is short, okay? And short is relatively speaking, all right? Shorter than what you usually deal with, you know, at your height, or shorter. Sorry. There's a sex addict or someone with a sexual deviation. So what does this mean? It could mean that someone likes to watch a lot of porn. Um, this could mean that they do things that are not typical. You know, they may like I don't know, whips and chains and S&M, and they may like that, you know, the whole bondage piece. They may like sucking toes. Um, you know, things that may not be your typical standard sex or foreplay, okay? But Spirit is saying again to invest in yourself at all levels, going back to school, working out, getting in shape, okay? Spirit is talking about an inheritance is coming to you, okay? And usually we get inheritances from people who pass away. They cross over into the ancestor realm. So it could be that someone has crossed over or is going to cross over, and you're going to receive some kind of property, some kind of money that's going to be coming, okay? And someone is spying and getting tarot card readings or spiritual readings, okay? So someone could be going to someone and consulting, you know, even if it's just them turning on YouTube and kind of like cross-watching, okay? Spirit is letting you know. And two, that also someone could be drinking too much alcohol, all right? They could be using alcohol to I'm hearing like assuage, to calm them, to soothe them, um, in them dealing or coping with a particular situation. All right. But single life is ending. And this is in alignment with the soulmate card that came up in the other deck. All right. Someone has curly hair in the love story. And that also December, January, February are going to be significant, okay? And that puts us several months away from here, which could be a pregnancy, someone conceiving, or it could be someone that is going to be giving birth in those months, okay? So let's see. These cards are sticking. Oh my God. Guys, gals, there's baby energy all around this reading, okay? So if you do not want to conceive, you better wrap it up, okay? And I'm talking condoms, protection, okay? Wow. Okay. know my subscribers were a bit upset because I took a long hiatus. So this reading may run a little longer than expected. Well, you know, my readings always run long. Even if I say they're going to be short, they always turn into a long thing. So I'm going to try and be a bit more consistent. Okay. And I'm doing this as a lot of cards that came out. I don't like how that came out. I'm doing this reading upon request from one of my loyal subscribers, and she knows who she is. Okay, so I think that's it for this deck. Yeah, so let's explore it. All right. So, can you guess? Yes. Pregnancy and fertility are inevitable. So, this is a very potent, sexually potent time for males and females. So, just keep your eyes open. Spirit also wants you to watch for bribery and extortion. So, maybe someone could be using pregnancy as a tool to position themselves in a place of security and stability, of locking someone into a relationship and or financial commitment. So that's a possibility. But Spirit is saying your ancestors light the way to your success in love and relationship. So Spirit is saying that they, you know, in order for you to have continuity in your love life and success in all other areas, but like really securing a commitment, Spirit is saying that you got to acknowledge your ancestors, okay? So what does that mean? That means getting a bouquet of flowers, putting down a glass of water, cool glass of water, lighting a white candle. Do not leave candles lit, unattended. In fact, you can put them in a bowl full of water or a can or jar full of water so that the glass does not crack all over the place and it starts a fire, okay? Um, you can put down black coffee, you know, fruits, cookies, cakes, candies. You know, if grandma liked to drink her whiskey, then put down some Jack Daniels whiskey. If grandpa liked to smoke his pipe tobacco, put down pipe tobacco for him. Okay, just don't let anything go bad on your ancestral altar. Once you have everything set up, you're going to say light, peace, and progress to the spirit of um, Grandpa Bill. Light, peace, and progress to the spirit of Grandpa Bill. Light, peace, and progress to the spirit of Grandpa Bill. You're going to say it 3 times. And then you're going to start praying. You're going to be like, look, Grandpa Bill, I loved you. We didn't have the best relationship when you were alive. But, you know, I'm praying that you will help me, you know, where you are. You know, help me to meet the people I need in order to, you know, get the financing that I need to open up this shop, whatever it may be. And after you finish saying your prayers, you're going to knock 3 times. Okay, do not call out your ancestors' names of people who were molesters, rapists, and murderers. Okay, that's not for you to deal with. Okay, but Spirit is saying that you need to do this fairly regularly. If you could do it every day, do it in the morning before you leave, or when you come home at night and you have a peaceful moment. You can get a cracked or a chipped plate, and you know, before you serve yourself food, you put a little bit of food on the plate. You present it to your ancestral altar. You say light, peace, and progress to the spirit guides and protections of, and you say your name. Blow your breath on it and put it down and knock 3 times. Okay, just don't let food go bad. It could sit there for a couple of hours or a day and then you pick it up, okay? Spirit is saying, I'm addicted to you and everything about you, okay? So someone really, you know, has an admiration, a connection. And we know, like, from how the reading started, there may be a little possessiveness, there may be a little obsessiveness, okay? And so Spirit is, you know, indicating that, all right? We talked about this earlier, and here's the confirmation. Money comes to you through the death of someone. And so this is where that inheritance money may come through. That property that you may inherit, okay? Prayers and honey to the river. Okay? And so in order to kind of like, fortify your love life, there's the feminine aspect of God that is found at the rivers. And in my tradition, we call her Oshun. Okay, and Oshun is, she is the feminine energy that represents love and sensuality and relationships. Okay, and she loves the finer things in life. Okay, and so, you can take some honey down with you to the river. You have a little bell, and don't go so close to the river where you're going to fall into raging rapids, okay, and drown. Like, don't do that. Go to a safe area, take a bell, take some honey, taste the honey before you pour a little bit into the water. And as you're pouring the honey into the water and you're praying for all the things you desire and you want in a mate, all the things you desire and want, in your love life, okay? Don't mention any names. Just ask for spirit to bring you someone for your highest good, okay? And spirit wants you to do that, to kind of connect to that loving energy, all right? I'm deeply in love with you, but don't know how to show it, okay? So there is a love there that is really deep and profound, but the person doesn't know how to express it. Like, they may not have found what their love language is, okay? And there's frustration there, right? Um, and they're working hard on themselves to get back to what was, to get back to you. You could be working hard on yourself to get back to a person, okay? But someone is putting in the time. They're doing the work that needs to be done, all right? Honey bath for love and attraction. So there you go. Like, there's that Oshun energy again. There's that feminine energy. Men can embody the feminine energy as well, and that's perfectly fine. Um, but spirit wants you to cultivate that loving, sensual, romantic energy in your life. So you can take a bowl of water, cool, like, or tepid water, lukewarm water, pour some honey in the water. You can do some, like, maybe 5 different colognes or 5 different, scented oils, body oils, okay, 5 different perfumes. If you want to put a little, like, pink champagne in, you can. You can put some rose petals in, all right? And then you can light a yellow candle, a white candle, and you're going to put your left hand in, and you're going to be praying for all the things you want in your love life, all the passion and romance and what you want in a mate, and praying, boom, boom, boom. Go in the shower, wash and shower with soap and water, rinse off, and then you're gonna, and you could spread this bath over 5 days. So you can save it, put it a little at a time, dump it over your head, air dry, dress in white, and sleep in white. Do this for one day, but ideally 5 days, and see what happens, okay? Spirit is really trying to help you pull in that love, okay? This is like a triple confirmation. Someone crosses into the ancestor realm. Okay, so Spirit is saying, like, don't get upset. Spirit is preparing you that you could hear that someone crosses over, okay? Past lover comes back on the scene. They rush in. So you're going to have that past love coming in. Maybe the past love is your divine person. Or maybe the past love is just kind of a distraction until the divine person comes in, okay? But I'm obsessed with your pictures on social media. So there again, you have this obsession that's taking place. There is an obsessive energy, and we saw that with the Crazy in Love card with Beyonce, okay? What card do I want to pull? Let's see. Wow. Okay. any? Oh, wow. Wow. Use your intuition and guess why I said wow. Guess. Just guess. Wow. Can't make this up. Can't make it up. All right, so that's it for this deck. Okay. So let me light this candle. Okay. So, on a serious note, you did get the widower. Okay. So this is like, and my head is tingling. This is like a quadruple, triple, or quadruple confirmation that someone has either crossed over or is going to cross over into the ancestor realm. Okay. It may be a feminine energy. All right. Or it could be a former lover, an ex-lover that, that may be crossing over. Okay. Um, Excuse me. But you do have the lover card. So the lover card is here. And maybe the lover was not consistent. You know, maybe this lover is the lover that was the player. Okay, I think you guys got the karma card. So, you know, someone could be suffering karma in a really bad way. I don't like to say it, but this is a possibility. There's a couple of scenarios that are playing out. But guys, yes, use your third eye, your spiritual wisdom. Guess what card this is? Baby. Again. Look, and I know people get annoyed when I label the titles of the readings, oh, baby, baby, baby. Like, baby pregnancy is all over this, okay? And I know, you know, there a lot of people have problems conceiving, okay? Um, Now, as to whether this baby is carried full term or not, that's something else, okay? Let's see. Ooh, there we go. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so I think that's it. Yeah. All right, so you got the lovers to the side. Okay. So, you know, someone could be breaking up, and that's that song that the card that I pull, oh, well, Spirit pulled in the beginning, which is make up to break up, okay? And it also talks about toil and labor. And so, you know, someone may be getting tired of this kind of back and forth, this ups and downs of the relationship. And you also have the poverty card. So, like, you know, it could be that someone, and my head is tingling, but it could be that, you know, someone is like, you know, they could be like emotionally spent. Um, like they don't have any more to give, you know, in this relationship. Now, at the time that I was thinking about that, someone on the side could be going to prison, going to jail, or there's some level of incarceration. You have this imprisonment card, okay? It came reverse. So someone could be getting released from a situation which made them feel bound and imprisoned or locked in. Someone could actually be being released from prison. That's another possibility. Okay. But there could be a form of liberation coming. All right. And with that liberation comes a gift. So there's going to be some kind of presentation of something. That gift could be the child, that gift could be the money coming in. Okay. But something is definitely coming in. Let me do traditional tarot. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I want you guys to be guessing, using your intuition, and making a prediction as to what cards are coming out before I indicate them on the video. Okay, I think that's it. So, we all love this card. It's the Ten of Cups. Beautiful card. You know, it talks about like true love and stability and family and warmth. Like I'm hearing the word hearth. Okay, Hearth. Like, you know, it's just that really secure, stable feeling that you get from, you know, being in a relationship. Okay. You have the Knight of Cups, which came reverse. Okay. So, you know, there could have been someone whose love was not really love, or someone's love that could have been rejected. It could have been someone younger, because you have a King of Cups that is coming into the picture or is already here. Okay, and this person is the one that wants to bring security and love to the situation. Okay, without any egos, because you have the Emperor, which came out reversed. So the egos are going to be, you know, thrown out the window. Okay, and this is where true love is going to begin to blossom and manifest. Okay, let's see. Okay, so let's talk about this real quick. Um, Spirit is saying that, let me organize these cards. Spirit is saying that there could be some differences between family members, okay? Or between people that you are close with, okay? So someone could stab someone in the bank, stab someone in the bank. Oh my God. Well, I guess money is coming to you, okay? Someone could stab someone in the back, and it's very late, actually, very early in the morning. Also, you know, pay attention to all the things that are twos on your body, like your eyes, your breasts, your kidneys, ovaries, testicles, things of that nature. Okay, Spirit wants you to take care of that. All right. This baby or this pregnancy that could be coming could yield or bring forth twins. All right, so Spirit is just wanting you to note that. Spirit is talking about like you got to be really careful with fire. Okay, be careful with fire in your house. Be careful of leaving candles lit, unattended. Spirit is also talking about like you got to watch your money. Okay, it would be beneficial if like you could keep a basket near your door and kind of like put coins in the basket, you know, so that you can hold on to your money. It's very symbolic. But Spirit is saying like materially you need to hold on to your money, all right? You got to watch for betrayal again. Like there's a betrayal coming if it hasn't already come. All right. And it talks about this whole jail piece. I heard the jail and the prison thing earlier, and it's coming back up again. And Spirit is saying that a lot of work is going to be required um, in order for you to achieve your happiness. All right. Spirit is talking about, you could get this unexpected news. The news may not be pleasant, and it could be the news of someone passing. Um, and you also may have problems with sleep. So if you do have problems with sleep, you can get a glass of water, say prayers over the glass of water, ask for Spirit to use this water as a magnet to or trap all any and all negative energies that try to assault you and or attack you while you sleep. Blow your breath in it, and then put it at the head of your bed, at the foot of your bed, or underneath your bed, okay? And then as you sleep, when you get up in the morning, you're going to flush the toilet and flush the water down the toilet, okay? And rinse out the glass. Spirit is talking about, it may be very important for you to adjust your living space. You may need to move, or you may need to change things around. Also, it's beneficial for you to wear a spiritual eye at this time. Get an eye that is not the color of your eyes, okay? Anything but the color of your eyes. And I would suggest you can get St. Lucy's eyes. Like you can look for the St. Lucy's eye pendant. Um, at this time, you got to protect your throat, so watch what you're putting in your mouth and pay attention to, your throat, if it gets sore or not. Spirit is talking about pregnancy again. Do not go blasting the fact that you're pregnant all over social media, okay? This is for your own privacy, but also it's for, and most importantly, it's for the protection of that child, okay? You don't need people, putting in their 2 cents and shooting their negative energy at you. There's a not, like I said again, there's not a lot of people that can have children very easily, okay? And so people may feel a way if you announce a pregnancy, all right? Um, Spirit is also talking about at this time, um, you have to watch for people cursing you. You may have had a curse placed on you at birth, maybe from a jealous lover that could not have your father and or your mother, or it could have been an upset mother-in-law, um, or mother that was upset with the pregnancy or the union between your mother and father. Okay, Spirit is saying that someone may have placed something on you. You can do the white bath that I put on under the description. You could do the white bath once a week or once a month, just to keep you free and clear of negative energy, all right? Spirit is also talking about, you also have to be careful what you eat, okay? Especially with like animal products. Watch with eating animal products like sausages and hot dogs and, you know, things that are like stuffed with like other body parts from the animals, okay? So this is what Spirit is saying. Yes, so let's move on. Ooh, that didn't waste any time. I think something flipped. Okay. All right, so the first thing that came was hindrance. Fate has blocked this path for you. But this card came reverse. So Spirit is saying that, your roads are going to be open. You may also want to do like an Abre Camino bath. You can go to originalbotanica.com, or you can go to amazon.com. Um, they have the dried herb or the fresh herb. I got the whole entire plant and I love it, okay? And you know, what you do is you get a bowl of tepid water, and you put the leaves in the water, and you just, you know, light a candle and you start ripping and shredding the plants in the water and praying to cleanse you of negative energy, praying to open up your roads as you keep shredding the leaves, okay? Releasing the ache, the spiritual energy of the plant in the water. And you're praying for what you want. Do not pray for what you don't want. Okay, we're not giving that any energy, all right? Um, you have a unicorn, good fortune and friendship. However, that card came reversed too. So Spirit is saying that, you know, things are a bit blocked for you. But if you do that Abre Camino bath to open up your roads, you can do that for one night or 3 nights. And you're going to do it from your neck down, okay? After you wash with soap and water, okay? And see how that works for you. Let me do my 95 South deck, and we're almost getting ready to close. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. So I created this deck based on the 80s, which was such an iconic time, okay, for fashion, for literature, for film. And I love film, okay. All right, so let's get into this. The first card is Got My Mojo Working, okay, Muddy Waters. I'm going to have all you women under my command. Okay, so Muddy Waters, he was a singer way back when. All right, and so, but this is talking about a man or a masculine energy using his sexual prowess to control and manipulate the feminine. Okay, and in essence, like this is like a work, like this is a mojo, like this is someone using a type of spell work, a manipulation of spiritual energies, um, through the use of sex, okay? And Juicy Fruit and to M2 I love this song. Candy Rain coming down, sweet as honeydew. Fantasy makes my body rock. Yeah. So mm, the lovin' is really, really good. However, it can be so good that it can make someone lose their mind. Okay? It can cause obsession, which leads to possession or possessiveness, okay? And people can be a little cray cray, all right? So it's very important that you do not get whipped to the point where you're getting de-whipped or p-whipped and losing all your money and losing your mind, okay? And Spirit is saying, girl, have several seats. So Spirit is saying, be easy. Be easy, okay? And keep your eyes open because someone's using their sex to manipulate someone, okay? Spirit's talking about a watch pot never boils. So Spirit's like, don't be sitting around waiting for things to happen. You need to go out into the world. You need to do your thing. You need to work on yourself. And then you're going to see things manifest, okay? And Spirit's also talking about blood is thicker than water. So, you know, could be, you know, Spirit is saying like this animosity between family members or people who are close, it's got to be dealt with, okay? It's got to be squashed. But also too, it could be that you may need to drink more water, because your blood is too thick, and spirit is wanting you to take care of yourself. Birds of a feather flock together, so spirit wants you to pay attention to who these people are hanging around with, because that'll help to inform you as to how they're moving. So if you are dealing with a masculine, say it's a male, and he likes to hang out with his boys that like to go to strip clubs, and they like to, you know, deal with people that are maybe sex workers or whatever. I'm not knocking the hustle, no judgment, but and your person says, no, I'm not into that, but they're hanging with all these people that are. You gotta wonder, like, okay, at what level are they partaking in these activities with the people they hang out? And Spirit's saying the pot calling the kettle black. Okay, so it's basically saying someone's a hypocrite. Like, don't tell me what to do and what not to do if you're not doing it or if you're doing it. Okay, like, you're not in position, or someone is not in position to be telling the other person, no, no, no. Okay, total eclipse of the heart, Bonnie Tyler. Every now and then I fall apart. I need you more than ever. Okay, so someone is really like reminiscing. They're reminiscing about a past love. They're reminiscing about what the love could be or could have been. Okay, they're longing for the essence of that person. Okay, and maybe because they had the time of their life, which was the song by Bill Medley and Jen Carnes, um, or Warner, sorry. But the line is, "You're the one that I can't get enough of. This could be love." So this is the stirrings of love. Like, someone is feeling like, whoa, I really like this person. Actually, no, I'm feeling like I love this person. Okay? Maybe it's because of the time that was spent together, the things that maybe the person did, or it's just like this, like, je ne sais quoi, like this thing that they have that it's like, I need this person in my life, okay? And the fruit don't fall too far from the tree. So yeah, Spirit is saying, you gotta watch. You gotta watch. Listen to the stories about them talking about their parents. Listen to the stories of who they hang out with, okay? Pay attention. We're gonna do the people deck. Let's see what people are involved. Okay, got that. I feel like another card turned. Am I mistaken? Oh, it flew out. That was the card that flew out. Okay. Wow. Okay. So we have a description of the person. Okay, we're not going to take these cards. We're going to take these because they flipped. Take a guess as to what card just flipped out. Take a guess. This is This is okay. So the first card that came out is friends. So there's a friend that is involved in this love story. It could be the friend that you have to watch your back on. Okay. It's also talking about an apartment, something to do with the apartment, and a dark skinned person or darker skinned person that's relative. Um, and then you have mother, which can be involved, and then like a lounge or bar or restaurant situation. Okay, and only you know what this is as it relates to your love story. A brother also came up, and someone who's rich and financially stable. So you can like piece those together. There was this thing that came up earlier on in another deck about family members fighting. Okay, and so you did get a couple of family members that popped up. Did you guess what card this is? The last card that came out? Baby and or pregnancy. Again. I mean, look, my head is tingling. We're ready to close. We got to be ready to close. Like, enough said. The mic drops. Okay? My imaginary mic drops. Wow. Here we go. Spirit is like, you don't need to say anymore. Enough said. Okay, so Spirit is giving you some good messages. So thankful and grateful um, for the ability to be able to um, deliver messages. Okay, there's a lot here. Okay, so let's talk about the first one, chakra clearing. This card came reversed. So Spirit is saying like you need to do some chakra alignment exercises. You can go onto my playlist under chakras. And basically the chakra alignment, focuses on the seven chakras, although there are more. And then there's like Blige sounds with foundation in Sanskrit. And so each chakra has a sound. Lam, Ram, Vam, Yam, Ham, Om. Okay, and you're going to do this for about 8 minutes. Um, Archangel Metatron is saying, call upon me to clear upon your chakras using sacred geometric shapes. So I don't deal in shapes, okay? But if you know how to deal in geometric shapes, you can go ahead and explore that. But Spirit is saying you need to, you know, um, um, kind of remove the muck, the things that are blocking your kundalini from rising to fortify and strengthen your spiritual eye, okay? Um, you know what to do. Spirit is saying you know what to do. Archangel Uriel, trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. So time is of the essence. Okay, Spirit is saying you have everything you need to cure, to resolve, to address your situation. Now, you got the nurture card, Archangel Gabriel. As you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. Okay? And there's a baby in the center. So Spirit is saying that, and this card came reversed. So maybe someone could have lost a baby, someone could have had a miscarriage. Um, that spiritual work needs to be done in order to fortify and protect this child if you are with child or if someone you know is with child, okay? And that's why I said don't broadcast it to the world that you are pregnant. People didn't know I was pregnant until I was 7 or 8 months pregnant. Okay? They did not know. And granted, I carried small. I did not broadcast that to everyone. All right? And people don't need to know that because you need to protect your unborn child. All right? And with that, it closes on peace. Archangel Chemuel. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. Okay? And I don't know if you can see that. This lighting is really funny. Peace. So, if you like this reading, please like the video. Definitely share and certainly subscribe. If you'd like a private reading and you'd like to explore this much deeper, the private reading is usually about an hour to an hour and a half long. It's really comprehensive on love and life. And you can email me at ayabaswind, WYND 999 at gmail.com. I will see you next month, August 2022. Have a great evening and a great morning. Ciao.